Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we have a video on the new updates for World of Warships Legends. Uh, we finally have the French destroyers, and today I will go through the update, show you what you can expect, and what I think of it all. So obviously you have seen all of the updates. The important bits of the update is it scrolls by. So you got Valhalla Rising, awaken the Norse powers within, rise to the challenge and ascend to the helm of the new Tier 7 German battleship Odin, the hero of our new campaign. Turtleback armor, 2 torpedo launchers, and access to sonar make Odin a worthy opponent for any warship. We'll look at Odin in a bit. French destroyers. The French speed demons have entered early access. Get containers by progressing through the campaign or purchasing them in the store. They offer chances at getting those elegant gunboats. I'm kind of like right in between on this. This is obviously my second impressions. I already looked through all the ships, so I'll tell you what I think of them when at the end of the video. Legendary birthday. I'm super excited about this. We discovered the history of Legends by researching a new project. It features a multitude of retro containers that offer chances of dropping premium ships and seasonal camouflages. There are multiple ships I want from this, but I know I probably won't get. But oh well. Season 6 of ranked battles, 13 ranks ready for you to ascend, playing out your tier 5 ships. Rise in rank and claim the rewards, including some retro crates. I want to finish this, and obviously join the community and patch notes. You see this all the time. These are the only 4 that we want to pay attention to. Let's go into the game. You know. So obviously we got our boats. Well, let's look at the French destroyers first, because that's obvious. That's probably why most of you guys are here. France. Okay, Fusilier, BOURRASQUE, Jaguar, Léopard, and VALHALLA. Le FANTASQUE is the tier 7. Let's start off with the Fusilier, because that's what everybody will start off with. Fusilier. Let's start off with some history. A destroyer design that was offered soon after the end of World War I. The reason for the ship's significantly increased dimensions was the wider range of missions that the destroyer would be tasked with during the military combat. The year of design, 1944, obviously was never built. Agile, above average ability to change direction, and like all other French destroyers, it has no smoke. So as long as you can survive without smoke, then you should survive with these. Obviously looking like a Benson. Got those 4 guns, and then 2 torpedo tubes right in the middle. Actually, no, this kind of reminds me more of a Lightning with an extra gun. A whole view ship. BOURRASQUE. Overview. The first French destroyer of a new generation. In order to gain firepower superiority over her foreign counterparts, the ship was armed with powerful 130mm main guns. Entered service in 1925 and shipped in a Series 12. This one existed. As you can see, it again is agile and no smoke. This one looks pretty good. I like the look of this one. Nice looking guns. It's got the same layout as the first one. I can't memorize French. Like most of you guys, I cannot memorize French. Yeah, it looks like a promising. He has the same layout as Fusilier. It's a promising layout, but if you're used to the American destroyers, especially the high series, tier 5 to tier 6 to tier 7, sorry, then you can play the lower tiers of these French destroyers. Jaguar. Um, looks pretty good. Spiced it up a little with 5 turrets. Uh, fifth, the middle turret is right in between the torpedo launchers, so yeah. Overview: an ancestor of the subtype of large destroyers, French contre-plus, that were fast-moving ships, their speed being typical of the French Navy. In contrast to destroyers at that time, these ships had enlarged dimensions and powerful artillery armament. Entered service in 1923, ships in the Series 6. This is what it looks like. It's a rather interesting stern design right there, but I like it. I can't bug them too much. I design rather interesting stern designs. Jaguar. Looking. Let's see. Let me zoom in for you guys. Two triple torpedo launchers. Almost the same layout. Yeah, the same layout as Jaguar. Okay, armed with. Oh yeah, sorry. Jaguar is agile and no smoking, so no smoke for any of the French destroyers. Don't count on it. Jaguar is agile and has above average main battery reload time. Armed with 139mm artillery guns, the Jeopard class ships were to greater extent than their predecessor in line with the concept of large destroyers, half cruisers, half destroyers. Entered service in 1929, ships in Series 6. Vaquelin. Vaquelin. Same gun layout. Torpedo layout is more in like contrary with it's more in line with Mahan, the American destroyer. So you can expect to get some similar games from this. Just don't expect to smoke up. 4 funnels on the destroyer. That's rather interesting. Oh yeah, history. Sorry. A further development of the large destroyer subtype, French contre. I can't pronounce that again. In contrast to the Jeopard class, she featured artillery with enhanced rapid firing capabilities. Additionally, as opposed to the Aguille class, she had her torpedo armament arranged in a different manner, providing wider rotation angles for her torpedo tubes. Entered service 1930, ships in the Series 6. Agile and basically the same as Jeopard. La FANTASQUE. La Fantastique. Yeah, that's yeah. Same torpedo loadout. Not loadout. Torpedo setup as Valkyrie. Like Mahan, got some big guns, looking like a very low to the ground destroyer with the bridge, nothing being above the bridge other than some. I like the look of this one. This one looks very Russian in design. Agile reloader, above average main battery reload time, and fast. All of these French gunboats are fast. Large and extremely fast ships, they carried a main battery that consisted of new 139mm guns with improved shell ballistics and an extended firing range. Entered service 1931, ships in the Series 6. This one looks pretty good. I like this one. Let's go to the stats. I'll only go to the stats of tier 7s because I think that you guys deserve to know that. Survivability 25, hit points 1540, 15,400, armor 6 to 20 millimeters, so basically no armor. Main battery 5, 139, firing range 10 kilometers, reload time 6 seconds, 180-degree turn time 18 seconds. That's not that it's not that good in a destroyer, but it's a lot better than the Japanese. Maximum HE cell damage 2000, chance to set on fire 10%. So the more you fire, the more you're likely to set a fire. Maximum AP shell damage 2700. Torpedoes. Don't expect to use these so much, but reload time is 90 seconds. 180 degrees. The 90-second reload is pretty good. It's a minute and a half. Most destroyers are over like 70 seconds, you know? Not 70, what, 80, 90 seconds. This is right in between. This is what you should expect from a tier 7. 180 degrees turn time, 7.2 seconds. That's really good. Maximum damage 18,400. Torpedo detectability range by sea 1.8 kilometers, so you won't have much time to turn. Torpedo range 8 kilometers, and torpedo speed 75 knots. Not as fast as Yoshino. I mean, not Yoshino. Udachi, but it's pretty fast. About the same. Maximum speed 42.7 knots, so that's extremely fast especially for destroyers. Turning circle radius 690 millimeters, 690 meters, sorry, but a shift time 6 seconds. That's pretty good. His turning circle radius is not that bad. Well, I mean, it's almost a battleship, but it's fine depending on how fast these guys are. Concealment 90, that's very good, guys. Detectability range by sea 6.9 meters. Haha, funny. Detectability range by air 3.5 kilometers. That's pretty good. Guaranteed detectability range, let me see, 2 meters. Yeah, that's, yeah, if you're, yeah, that's guaranteed. So once you're in 2 kilometers, there's no way of going out because it's just proximity detected. You're permanently detected until you leave. Detectability while firing in smoke 2.8 meters, so not that bad compared to your actual guaranteed detectability range. So I'd say if you can handle like grinding destroyer line without smoke, to go ahead and do it, because this looks like the best thing you can. This is a really good destroyer right here. I remember when I had like a different account, you know, on me and a friend grinded these out, and I enjoyed Le Fantastique. I can't pronounce it. Le Fantastique. Sorry for all my French viewers if I have any, but this was a really good, really fun, worthwhile destroyer. I remember playing it, and this was actually one of the first like destroyers I could have fun playing. Yeah. So if I highly recommend you guys grind this just because of how fun it is to play and just the meme capacity in this ship. So yeah, I definitely recommend grinding this ship just because the ships get better and better and better and better and better the more you play. The more you play, like the higher the tier you play, the better it gets. That's all I'm saying. Fusilier is a pretty bad ship, you know. I mean, I didn't like Fusilier, but BOURRASQUE had definitely fixed what Fusilier was missing. And then Jaguar just was. I say Jaguar is one of my favorite, definitely under La Fantastique though. The tier 10 in World of Warships PC was a lot better than La Fantastique. So you can wait for. I recommend you guys wait for the legendary tier French battleship, French destroyer to come out. That one was overpowered. The Kleber, super overpowered. Okay, go to campaign and missions because this is right next to it. I haven't even started a battle yet, so you know, weekly havoc 500 this week, not that bad. Daily boost. Oh wait, no. Okay, this is Valhalla Rising, the campaign. Haven't bought Admiralty. I think I'll buy it when I get to level 50. But I will definitely grind uh, Odin because it looks like a really good ship. It may not be good, but like I like the design of it. It looks like a good looking ship. What you can expect to get from the campaign, you can expect to get tier 7 battleship Odin, Philippe Ebenieux, uh, one patch and patch background, one German commander crate, 6 big French destroyer crates, 15 French destroyer 15 French destroyer crates, 2575 2575 French tokens, 750 what is it, doubloons, 4 Admiralty backings, 3 what's it called, universal accommodations, 26 of those things, 375,000 Captain XP, 13,000 global XP, 1.5 yeah, 1.5 million credits, 7 days of premium time, 30 French what is it, camos, and all the and a lot of what's it called, sorry guys, I can't speak today, I'm sorry, and a lot of signal flags, that's what it is. Let's go to Odin. Yeah, it's a pretty big campaign, but I am excited to get Odin. It looks like a fun ship. It takes a while to get to the end of it, but when you're there, you know when, because it stops. Odin, let's wait for it to load up. Tier 7 German battleships at their finest, as I should say. This is like Tirpitz, but with like more guns, but less guns at the same time. Look how great it looks. I mean, I like that camo. It finally looks a little historically accurate because they didn't put the swastika on a Bismarck. They at least put the Iron Cross on a Odin, even though Odin never existed. It still looks pretty good because I see this is how it would look if it was actually made. This could actually be a pretty good ship if you play it correctly, though. Let's go through the overview. Ironclad, a fast and modest guns. Ironclad is above average armor thickness, greater resistance to all forms of armor penetration, fast, above average maximum movement speed, but modest guns. This ship has 12-inch guns. You may think, oh, that's not that bad, I already have Alaska. Well, this is bad. This is a tier 7 German battleship with 12-inch guns. This is a heavy cruiser gun, and the worst part is that sometimes they're pretty bad. Let's just look at Odin. One of the draft designs are for a relatively small, high-speed battleship that preceded the construction of the Scharnhorst-class ships. The ship was primarily designed for her more powerful main battery, comprising of 305mm guns. Year of design 1935. I really like the design of this ship. I cannot get over it. It looks like a combination of German, British, and American battleships. The American battleship layout, especially World War II, the German tower, and then the British gap between superstructure. It really reminds me, and then it's got the stern of Poltava. You know, this reminds me of Poltava. I don't remember. Did Poltava have torpedoes? I don't remember. But this reminds me of Poltava. Stats: survivability 62.700 hit points. That's really good. If this ship went by what the PC had, you would have had at most 30,000 hit points. this ship does not have much hit point. That does not have much health in the PC. So I am extremely happy that this ship has so much, you know, hit points. Armor, 19 to 360 millimeters. That's really good for a battleship. Good, not that. As I've seen Spartan Elite say just now, the armor, it does not help at like close range. So try not to YOLO, try to Ganize now Scharnhorst Tirpitz this ship, because this is a very fragile ship. Torpedo damage reduction, 22%. That's really good, especially if you take Japanese torpedoes. That's really good. Artillery, oh my god, look at that. Secondary armament, 66 point, no, sorry, look at the wrong thing. 128 millimeters secondary armament for the, 150 millimeters. You get, the firing range is 5 kilometers for both of them. Reload time for the lower secondaries, the bigger secondaries actually, 7.5 seconds. So the smaller secondaries have a 3.6 second reload. That's really good. HE shells, easy in the thousands. So for the 128s, you have 1500 damage, maximum shell damage. Chance to set 55%. That's really good. Not that bad, but it's not that good. So I say it's right in between. It's really good. It's definitely worth like going secondary build. The 150 millimeters have the maximum HE shell damage is 1700. The chance to set on fire is 8%. That's really good. The main battery is 16.9 kilometers. That's the range. The 305s have a 16.9 kilometer range. I'd say try to shoot at anything within 10 kilometers and only 10 kilometers. Do not go over. I'd say, like, do not go over 12 kilometers, because then you won't reach anything. Reload time is 20 seconds. That is super good for a battleship. I think the only thing that comes close are the French battleships. 180 turn time is 30 seconds. That is extremely good. This is base, so no captains, no nothing. Maximum HE shell damage is 3,600. That's really good. Well, not extremely noteworthy, but it's pretty good for a German battleship. Chances set on fire, 27%. You almost have a Nelson here. Maximum armor piercing shell damage. That is almost the Citadel. That is almost a full Citadel. Plus the Citadel, which is like 13,000 damage. You are easily going almost 30,000 damage in one salvo. The armor piercing of this thing could be overpowered. Torpedoes, 16. Torpedo launchers, 153, so that's 20-inch torpedo tubes, 21-inch torpedo tubes. Reload time, 19 seconds. 180 turn time, 7.2, that's really good. Maximum damage, 13.700. That's really good. Torpedo detectability range by sea, 1.13, good. This is pretty stealthy. This is pretty stealthy torpedoes, you know. Torpedo range 6 kilometers. Not that bad. I mean, it's not German cruiser range, but it's pretty good. Torpedo speed 6.4 knots. That's pretty slow for torpedoes. Maneuverability, maximum speed 30 knots. That's rather average for a battleship. You're probably going to tie up with Iowa in most circumstances. Turning circle radius 7.9 meters. That is almost Alabama. Rudder shift time 14.1 seconds. That's not that bad. I recommend you get the rudder shift speed, the rudder shift mod. Concealment range by sea, 15.3 kilometers. So basically 15 miles. Detectability range by air, 12 miles. Guaranteed detectability range, 2 miles. Detectability while firing in smoke, 11.9 miles. So the smoke's not going to do anything for you. Yeah, that's it for loading. I'd say grind it, just in case, because it's a pretty mediocre ship, but it's got a lot of meme potential in it. You know, like I've seen Jingles replays, and I've seen the people who play this ship really like this ship. So yeah, let's look at the bureau now. Yamato Kerfuffle's legendary birthday. I am researching Yamato. Legendary birthday project reward 1. Let's see this. So you got, let's see how many. It has been a year since Legends left early access and was released in full, and every prior segment led to this spectacular result. Not only are we remembering everything that we've achieved so far, we are also looking towards the future, since our full and official release was celebrated with the launch of a new ship branch. Let's not break the tradition. This update sees the addition of the French destroyers. These unique ships are set to bring a new perspective to destroyer gameplay. Thank you for playing. Let's celebrate together. Thank you for that. German might, the French fleet and personal patches, saving Transylvania. I started playing right here, so I've been playing for the full year, and I will say I loved saving Transylvania. That was a fun update. I couldn't get NASA because I didn't have any doubloons, but it's fine. Black Friday and ranked battles. Black Friday is always fun. I really want Atlanta or Scharnhorst B. I don't care much for Warspite B. I want like Warspite. I love the history behind that ship. I just don't care much for it, you know. 2020 begins with a bang. Funny. I want to laugh now. Begins with a bang. Time for a cup of tea. I really could go for some right now. Obviously British. That one's the Christmas. The Red Approach. The Russian ships. I love the Russian updates. I really can't wait for the next one. The Heavy Reds. The heavy Russian cruisers. Oh wait, no, the Russian battleships. Sorry, I'm thinking of PC. Sorry. Research and development, and Independence Day and USN light cruisers. Research and development is supposed to like be about the bureau and all of it. Obviously the USN cruisers and Independence birthday. Sorry, legendary birthday. I'd say this is a pretty good project. You might get a lot of ships, but you're definitely going to get you might not get a lot of ships, but you're definitely going to get more than one if you get all of them. If you save them all and open them at the same time, you will obviously get a lot of ships. And I can approve of that. I approve of that. Who doesn't like getting ships? I really want California, but I've already I'm almost like halfway through Yamato, and I really want to finish Alaska, so maybe after this I'll get a California and legendary birthday. And who doesn't want that, you know? And pretty much after that there's nothing new to like talk about. I mean, obviously you can get French destroyer crates, French commanders, commander packs. This is what you can get with the French tokens. I'm obviously going to get myself some of those, and I'm going to see if I can get that, like just for Geopard. But I will obviously try to, I'll obviously try to get like 4 of these French destroyer crates, and then I will save up for the Geopard camo, and then I'll spend it on credits. That's what I want to do. Maybe I'll get a Fortune Combat, but I don't need accommodations much, but I'll take it. But basically that is it right now. If you have any comments or anything, ooh. Oh yeah, ranked. We got Dallas and New Mexico. That's all I have right now. Sorry, I just finished the American battleships, and I'm gonna finish the like cruiser line, and then I'm probably gonna get the Russian battleships. I don't know yet. Yeah. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you have any comments, leave them down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will try to keep you guys updated. And I always try to post like videos as much as I can. And since we got this huge update, I was thinking, why not make a video on the update? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I keep repeating myself. Thank you for watching. I don't know how to end a video yet, and come back next time. I hope to see you soon.